welcome back into Cheer for Life, and we're back with another video. In today's video, we guys are going to be sharing. We're going to be sharing about the Hour of Power by Tony Robbins. What is the Hour of Power about? Well, the Hour of Power is about these 3 things you guys should know, and we're going to be learning about the part 1 of it. The part 1, we're going to be learning about the physiology and how we can do stuff without people asking us to do, and how we can live a good life, most importantly, because we're going to talk about extraordinary life, what's important, what's not important, what's necessary, and what's not necessary. So if you guys are ready, then come on and let's get into the video. Alright, so in Our Power, Tony Robbins says that focus on your dream as if it's already there, or as if it's already achieved. Focus on your dream as if you're already achieved. See, when you focus on your dream, you see, focus is the part we're going to be talking about today. When you focus on your dream, you focus on it as if it's already there. If you focus as if the money is in front of you, you're going to get that money in the nick of time. Because when you focus as if it's already there, your brain will start to think that, okay, it's like already there, so what we have to do is go get it. And what you're going to do, you're going to grind and you're going to go get it. You go get the money, then you're going to have the money in your hands. It doesn't have to be related with money. It could just be related with your favorite clothes or anything like that, or your dream that you want to achieve. So that's why focus on your dream as if it's already achieved. That's how you guys can achieve your dreams. If you focus as if it's already there, getting to the dream won't be a problem. Because with focus, you can achieve anything. You see, Tony Robbins said, when you're fearful, you're not grateful. You're not grateful at all. You're fearful. You think of the bad side of life. You say, okay, yeah, this happened to me. I broke my arm. A shark bit my arm off. I have no legs. I have no this. I have no that. You're not grateful. You're not thankful for what you have. You're not thankful for what you have. You just keep complaining every single time. Like, I've already fractured my arm before. I'm not the only person that's fractured my arm. Many people worldwide have already fractured their arm. I'm not the only person there. So, that's what's very important. Be grateful. If you're fearful, if you always look at the bad side of life, you're not grateful at all. You only think about what happened to you. You're not thinking about, wait a minute, isn't there some other people that have broke their arm like this as well? You gotta ask yourself that question, because you're not the only person who have broke your arm. Like, you're not the only person. There's many people who have been in the same situation as you. And the least you can do is just be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Be thankful. And you guys live an extraordinary life. So that's basically what the focus is all about. Now let's dive into more. Tony Robbins said that there are many people who are saying that, oh my days, this is boring. It's not even beneficial. It's boring. In reality, they're the ones who are boring, because if you're boring, then everything is going to be boring around you. If you think everything is boring, it is going to be boring. Like, what you think is what you're going to experience, and what you experience is going to become your reality. So that's why it's very important that if you see something that's boring, if you see something that's good, it will always be good. If you see something as bad, it will always be bad. So what you think is what your reality will be. If you think something is boring, if you think I'm boring, if I think you're boring, that's what my reality will become. That every time when I see you, and every time that you see me, I'm going to be boring. So it depends on how we see it. It depends on how we see it. You see, people don't get sick because they eat junk food. They get sick because of the negativity that's inside them. That's why they get sick. Because, oh, I'm not losing weight, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm not losing the weight I want to, why am I doing this, what am I doing, etc. They complain, and they see things are boring. But in reality, they're the one who's boring as well. Now, let's move on to the next example. Alright, so when you say something is important, your brain will start to realize that it is actually important. You see, if you say that, keeping my house clean is very important, you're going to keep your house clean every day. You're just not even, it's just going to be a habit that you just do it without even thinking. Where like, if you're tired, you're still going to do it anyway, because you know this is important. My house has to be clean, no matter what the circumstances are. So that's why it's very important. When you say something is important, your brain will start to notice what's important. If you say keeping my clothes clean is important, That's what your brain will notice. That's what your brain will get into the habit of doing. If you say that keep not washing myself every day is important, not washing myself every day is important, then you'll start not to wash yourself every day because you already programmed in your mind that you say, okay, yeah, I shouldn't wash myself every day. That's not important for me. I should wash myself like, I don't know, once a month. That's not what you should do. Well, depending on what you think. Well, for your personal hygiene, I advise you wash yourself every day. But what you think is going to become your reality, like I already said. You see, Tony Robbins has also said that most people do what they want, what they have. Most people think about what they have to do instead of what they want to do. That's the problem. That's what breaks dreams. That's what just breaks stuff all the time. Like you just think about what you have to do. I have to pay the bills. I have to go to the shop. I have to go buy my new shoes. I have to go buy the new iPhone. I have to go buy. I have to bring my children to school. I have to go to work. I have to eat. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to lose weight, etc. Just all the I have to. When you say I have to, you see, the problem is, the question is, do you like doing what you want? Do you like doing what you're doing? I'm not going to ask you a question. I'm going to take a few seconds and think. Do you really like what you're doing? Because if you don't like what you're doing, then come on, then you got to find what you like to do. You can't just work on in a restaurant like KFC or McDonald's. You don't like to work there, but you still work there. That's a problem. Do what you like to do. You don't have to, like, they just think about what they have to do instead of what they want to do. You're not going to achieve your potential. If you keep doing what you don't want to do, if you don't want to do that, then you're frustrated every single time when you get out of work. Go to a different place. Like, come on. If you do not like the place, then just change the place, or go to a different, like KFC or something. If you like KFC, then you work there or something, and then you feel happy. So that's what you like doing. So that's what's very important. Do what you like to do. Do what you like to do. I know there's some times in life where you have to make decisions where you don't have to do, where you have to do what you don't like to do, but do what you like to do, and then bring it into reality, and then you can start making money out of it. That's what's very important. Do what you like to do, not what you have to do. Now let's move on. Alright, now we're gonna be like talking about emotion. We're gonna be talking about emotion. Emotion is very important to what we use in our daily lives. Like I've been talking about anxiety. This is part of it. Emotion. So yeah, when you hear the word emotion, what was the first thing that comes into your mind? Happiness, sadness, anger, nervousness. So that's basically what emotion is. It's what you usually bring out to express your feelings. But what if I told you there was a way you can actually control it? Well, the truth is there actually is a way to control it, because emotion is created by emotion. If you do not move, if you do not get your butt off the chair, you're not going to be happy. If you're going to stay on the chair like me right here, right now, for 24 hours, am I going to feel happy in the end? No way. I feel like I wasted time. It was not worth sitting on the chair right now. It wasn't worth staying here. And more about, you didn't get anything done in life. You just wasted 24 hours of your life. You're not going to be happy. You see, the true reason why people are unhappy is not because they have financial difficulties, that your children are not listening, they're struggling to pay the bills. It's because they're not moving. That's the problem. They're not moving. You see, emotion creates motion. If you don't move, you're not going to be happy. That's the problem. If you move, if you do the same things, you will feel the same thing. If you do the same things every day, you will feel the same thing. So if you change the way you move, change the way you focus, you will feel different. You will feel different. You see, focus equals feeling. Focus equals feeling. If you really focus on trying to move around and making yourself happy, that'll bring a positive feeling. So that's what's very important. Emotion is created by the motion. Now let's dive deeper into this. Alright, Tony Robbins says the best study in life is what works. That is true. The best study in life is what works. What does that mean? The best study in life is what works. You cannot spend your life working on something that's not gonna work. You cannot spend your life, you know, working on a project that you know is not gonna work. It is not worth your time. You see, Tony Robbins has already, like, coached 4 million people around. And he's coached 4 million people around, like, I don't know, 140 countries or 400, 100 countries. And the thing is, the best thing in life is what works. You see, that's the reason why there's mentors today. Because if Tony Robbins know how to make money, that means if I do the same thing as what Tony Robbins does, then that's gonna work, because the way he makes money is working. So if I do the same thing, it's gonna work as well. I cannot do something. I cannot do, like, trying to make money and then he failed, and then do the exact same thing what he did and then failed again. That's why the best study in life is what works. You cannot spend your life working on a project that is not going to be worth doing, or it's not going to be worth for the people who are in this world. So this is very important. The best study in life is what works. So that's what's very important. You see, what we focus on, you're going to feel whether it's true or not. Whatever you focus on, you're going to feel whether it's true or not. What does that mean? See, remember when I told you about, like, in the previous videos, where people try to make the problem bigger than themselves? Well, the thing is, when they try to make the problem bigger than themselves, you see, you have two choices. You either accept it or you don't accept it. You either accept it the way it is or you don't accept the way it isn't. So that's what's very important. Whatever you focus on is going to be your reality. Whatever you focus on, you're going to experience, and whatever you experience, that's what's going to become your reality. So many people try to focus on negativity, like you see on the news. Many people try to be a thermometer instead of thermometer. It's because you see, if you think about a thermometer, what does a thermometer do? The thermometer, when you're sick, you put it in your ear and then it sees what the temperature is. You see, the people that are watching on the news, they're watching negativity on the news. That is not worth it. So whatever you focus on, if you focus on the news that, oh yeah, something happened, or yeah, there's a virus going around, oh yeah, there's a virus, I can't go to work, I can't do this, I'm sick, you complain, all that nonsense that you're making up. So that's what's very important. Whatever you focus on, you're going to feel whether it's true or not. So that's what this video is all about. So focus and emotion. Now, I hope you guys really liked this video, learn about the hour of power for the two, focus and emotion. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified every single time when I publish a video. And thank you guys for watching Teacher for Life, and it's Teacher for Life out.